Hi, good day everyone. So today we're going to be doing January 2019, paper 2, number 2. First question here has make x a subject of the formula. So you want x to be the subject. So we have y is equal to x over 5 plus 3p. Now, anytime we have to make something the subject, we always go backwards from BODMAS. So if I'm going backwards from BODMAS, is there subtraction? No. Is there addition? Yes. So addition would be the first thing we carry across. If you carry across plus 3p, it's going to be minus 3p. So y minus 3p is equals to x over 5, or x divided by 5. There's no multiplication. Is there division? Yes. So that is what we're going to carry across. We carry across divide by 3p. It's going to turn to multiply by 3p. So 5 open bracket y minus 3p close bracket. Remember, this bracket means you're multiplying 5 by each term in the bracket, right? So instead of saying 5 by y and 5 by minus 3p, we represent it like this and say this is equal to x. Right? And that would be the answer for 2e. Let's do the next one. Solve the following equation by factorization. So factorization, there are some steps. The first step is to identify what is a, b, and c. A is the coefficient of x squared, which is 2. B is the coefficient of x, which is minus 9. So you wouldn't do it like this because there's no c, right? So what you would do, let's erase this. You ask yourself, does 2 and 9 have anything in common? Meaning, is there a number that could go into 2 and 9 at the same time? No. What about x squared and x? Yes. X, so you're going to ask yourself, x multiplied by what would give you your first term? That is 2x squared. That is 2x, right? And then x multiplied by what would give you minus 9x? That would be minus 9. So that's x open bracket 2x. So whatever is in the boxes, we're going to put that in the brackets, right? 2x minus 9 close bracket is equal to 0. They said solve, right? When we are solving a quadratic, when we're solving quadratic using factorization, what you're going to do is let each bracket be equal to 0. So the first answer would be x is equal to 0 because that's your first bracket. The second bracket says 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. You make x a subject. Carry across minus 9, that's 2x is equals to positive 9. Carry across multiply by 2, so x is equals to 9 divided by 2. So what is my answer? X is equals to 0 or x is equals to 9 over 2. And that is how you would do this. Alright, let's do part B. Part B says, with this question, you just have to read very carefully, okay? A farmer wishes to enclose a rectangular plot of land with fence wire. The first thing when you hear that is you think about perimeter, right? The width of the plot is 3 meters less than the length. So we know that the length is equal to L and the width is equal to 3 meters less than the length, so that will be L minus 3, right? Given that the area enclosed by the fence is this, so they tell you area, and we know what is the shape we're talking about, a rectangle, and area of a rectangle is length times width or times breadth or whatever you call it, right? So basically, they're telling you we're multiplying length by width, and our area is 378. So you're going to multiply L multiplied by L minus 3. So what we're going to do is L by L is L squared. So 378 is equals to L squared. And then L by minus 3 would give you minus 3L. We want this to be equal to 0, so you're going to carry this across. So it's going to be L squared minus 3L. If you carry across plus 378, it'll turn to minus 178 is equal to 0. And that is how you would show it. Very simple and straightforward, right? And this is 2 marks. So what you had to remember is what is the formula for rectangle? What is the area for a rectangle? And the next thing is when they say 3 meters less, it just means to subtract, right? And well, to multiply. Let's do, I believe this is the last question. Yes, this is the last question. Last 2 questions. C. The force F applied to an object is directly proportional. So F is directly proportional. That's the sign for proportional to the extension E produced by an object. Represent the information in an equation in terms of Fe and an appropriate constant K. Now, what that means is we know when they say directly proportional, that is F is equal to, you're taking your constant, you said this sign is going to turn to an equal sign and you're multiplying K by whatever it is directly proportional to, okay? So it'll be F is equal to K times or multiply E, so F is equals to KE, and that will be your formula. F is equals to KE. Right? Then, an incomplete table below shows the corresponding values of F and E. Using the equation above in C, right, as F is equals to KE, or otherwise determine the values of X and Y. So we know that F is equals to 25. Actually, no, we need to find out the value of K first, right? So when F was equal to 8, E was equals to 0.2. So that is 8 is equals to K multiplied by 0.2. So 8 is equals to 0.2K. We're going to make K the subject. You're going to carry across 0.2 over the equal sign, right? So K is equals to 8 divided by 0.2. K is equals to 80. Well, I shifted the point here, making the divisor a whole number, so I'm going to shift this here. So it's going to be 80 divided by 2, which is equal to 40. So our constant, K is a constant, right? It's the same throughout. Once you find the value of K, it is the same. So we know K is equal to 40. So now we know that F is equals, instead of K, we're going to put 40, is 40E. So when they say F is equals to 25 is equals to 40 by E, which in this case is X, right? We're using this here. So we want to make E the subject to carry across 40. So that's 25 divided by 40 is equals to E. So E is equal to, if you divide this in your calculator, you're going to get 0.625. So what is the value of X? X is equal to 0.625. Then they want to know what is the value of F, which is in this case Y, when E is 3.2. So we know that F is equal to 40 multiplied by 3.2. Very easy. You just simply multiply. That's F is equals to 128. Right? Which in this case is here. So 128. And then this here, X is equal to 0.625. Using this equation that we have here. And that is how we would do January 2019.